I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off for San Francisco.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Kenyon Drake, the ball
if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number one.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Murray eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
Gonzalez to kick
now
off.
After the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, You have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Hey, gun.
Second down, McKinnon. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. They hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
First down, Murray. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 47 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Tight dog. Check. Crunch.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big pickup of 38. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
49ers nothing.
Hey, check 24. Watch. Check. Fresno. Wide.
Shotgun now for Murray. Rolling to his right. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. On 3rd
all you got to do is look and learn. Look and learn, baby.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, 49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 23-yard line. It's a big play there from a big play guy, Jerick McKinnon. 46 yards on the ground.
San Francisco.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folding like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll go down at the 28. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Robbie Gould on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And that one results in 35 yards.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Sponge, no.
Murray now on 1st down. Rolling to his left. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Murray able to connect with Christian Kirk. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 21. 49ers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
21. Here we go. 3 down. 12. Alert flare. 43 is the mic. What's your back?
Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
43.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Mike 34. Hey, keep it up. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check it.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Check 50. Hey. Back. Check 3. 57's the mic.
From the gun, Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Murray going to throw. And he finds Daniels. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
Whip. Watch the whip. So let's go. Check the backer.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. The ball comes out, and that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
The kick is
well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback, the ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Murray now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Alert 3. Check it.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
At the 9-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Watch twist. Watch twist.
From the gun, Murray to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
It'll be Murray on the keeper. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Murray, flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 4th and goal.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Tight end right, tight end white. That boy's got 4 down.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
15. And the 49er 1st down.
85 is coming. 85 is coming. Watch it. They got time it up.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
He's
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Drake. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. To throw, it's Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
49-yard line.
Check 13. Hey, check 24.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
All day. Easy. I'm coming after you. Check. 36. Easy. 57. Mike, 57. You gonna see me, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. 49.
To throw again. Murray, flush to his right. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. That one goes for 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Check hot route. Hot. Mike, 36. Mike. Hey. All day, Bianco. Who you got? Twist. SOS. 2-2. Hot.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Niners take over first and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 17-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in and knock it away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Brings up fourth down.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. On the return is Kirk. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the bench? And down he goes. as the 49ers get there. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Slam. Who you got? Kill. Watch that. Deuce.
Back to throw it. Murray flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down.
Don't give him nothing.
Today's final score.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.